The Tibetan sand fox is a species of true fox endemic to the high Tibetan Plateau, Ladakh Plateau, Nepal, China, Sikkim, and Bhutan, up to altitudes of about 5,300 meters. It is classed as of least concern for extinction by the IUCN, on account of its widespread range in the Tibetan Plateau's steppes and semi-deserts. It is sometimes referred to as the Tibetan fox, or simply as the sand fox, but this terminology is confusing because the corsac fox, which lives in arid environments north and west of the Tibetan Plateau, is often called the sand fox or Tibetan fox as well. The Rüppell's fox is also known as the sand fox. Physical description: Tibetan foxes are small and compact, with soft, dense coats and conspicuously narrow muzzles and bushy tails. The muzzles, crowns, necks, backs and lower legs are tan to rufous-colored, while their cheeks, flanks, upper legs and rumps are gray. Their tails have white tips. The short ears are tan to grayish-tan on the back, while the insides and undersides are white. Adult Tibetan foxes are 60 to 70 centimeters from head to body and tail lengths of 29 to 40 centimeters. Weights of adults are usually 4 to 5.5 kilograms. Among the true foxes, the skulls are the most specialized in the direction of carnivory. They are longer in their condylobusal length and in mandible and cheek tooth length than those of hill foxes. The cranial region is shorter than that of hill foxes, and the zygomatic arches narrower. The jaws are also much narrower, and the foreheads concave. The canine teeth of Tibetan foxes are also much longer than those of hill foxes. Distribution and habitat: the Tibetan sand fox is restricted to the Tibetan Plateau in western China and the Ladakh Plateau in northern Pakistan. It is found across Tibet and in parts of the Chinese provinces of Qinghai, Gansu, Xinjiang, Yunnan and Sichuan. Outside of China, it can be found in northern Bhutan and in the northernmost border regions of Nepal and India, north of the Himalayas. No subspecies are recognized. The sand fox is found primarily in semi-arid to arid grasslands, well away from humans or from heavy vegetation cover. It inhabits upland plains and hills from 3,500 to 5,200 meters elevation, although it is occasionally seen on lower ground, down to 2,500 meters. Behavior: they primarily prey on plateau pikas, followed by rodents, marmots, woolly hares and lizards. They may also scavenge on the carcasses of Tibetan antelopes, musk deer, blue sheep and livestock. Tibetan foxes are mostly solitary, daytime hunters as the main prey. Pikas are diurnal. Tibetan foxes may form commensal relationships with brown bears during hunts for pikas. The bears dig out the pikas, and the foxes grab them when they escape the bears. Mated pairs remain together and may also hunt together. After a gestation period of about 50 to 60 days, 2 to 4 young are born in a den, and stay with the parents until they are 8 to 10 months old. The burrows are made at the base of boulders, at old beach lines and low slopes. Dens may have 4 entrances, with entrances being 25 to 35 centimeters in diameter. Diseases and parasites: Tibetan foxes in the Sikkim county of China's Sichuan province are heavily infected with echinococcus, while foxes in western Sichuan are definitive hosts of alveolar hydatid disease.